Yeah, it's it. One person does something wrong, everybody's got to get an email about it, and then, you know, everybody opens the email and goes like, oh, this is about Brad. Everybody knows this is about Brad. Brad's the guy who comes in 15 minutes late every day, smells like mouthwash, and then goes to the bathroom 4 times between 9 and 11. Everyone knows this email's about Brad. Hold on. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, Toby wasn't that bad with HR. He did make the passive-aggressive note about the public displays of affection, but like, there's no chance there. Just eat it, man. Oh my god. Please. This is it's 2020. It's 2020, man. No, I know it's 2021. I meant the things hitting us in the face was a metaphor for the year of 2020. That was what 2020 felt like. Boom, Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Boom, global pandemic. Boom, Jacob Markstrom gets signed by the Calgary Flames and then regresses in the first year of his contract and clearly is not going to be worth what they're paying him for the next 6 years as he gets older and older and their defense gets worse. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I watched the Loki trailer, by the way. And I remember, I was like, I'm sick of Loki. And then people were like, you should watch the trailer. And Microsoft OneDrive is not signed in. That's fine. You didn't really need to interrupt me for that. I watched the trailer, and I was like, you know what? This show looks kind of cool. Owen Wilson's in it? Yeah. I work in the accounting department of a large corporation. I'd rather shoot soda in my face. Look, I understand. I've said it before many times. I think a lot of the problems that streamers have, and I'm not saying I'm completely above it, but I think I've been, you know, better than average at keeping, you know, perspective on it. Streamers work like a crappy job. And then they, you know, start streaming and they're so excited to go full-time. And then they forget how crappy their job was before. And they start to move those problems that they had with their previous job over to streaming. And they start complaining about things that are, like, tone deaf. I've been known to do it. You know, it's kind of like a natural habit you gotta pull yourself back from, for sure. It's like nobody that works a job that's, like, normal and they don't like is gonna want you to hear about, like, you know... Oh, my DoorDash driver's 15 minutes late. Sorry. But, you know, I do it too. It's human nature to complain about things. You know what I mean? But I do think that if you were the, I think if you were the soda lady, there would be days where you would be like, I would just freaking kill to have a day where I just was like in a nice air-conditioned office, not shooting, you know, Diet Dr. Pepper into my nostrils. Maybe like 2 days a week you'd be into the soda stuff, but I don't know. I think I would rather be an accountant than the soda lady. I would rather be in my current job than be in either. But I think if you were like, you can either become the soda lady or you could be an accountant. I think I would choose, as, you know, depending on, you know, you're getting hired at one of, like, the big firms. You're working at, like, Deloitte. If you're working at Deloitte or, like, Ernst & Young, I might be persuaded. I would simply become the Joker. My job is watching TLC, HGTV, other Discovery Channel shows, etc., etc. That's kind of sick, although... If I had to watch the best network out of all those is Discovery, of course. If I had to watch Oh my god, dude. I'm so sorry. If I had to watch TLC all day, I would want to be the soda lady. Because TLC, I think they have some great shows. I don't know, like TLC, you should, here, I'm gonna get you, like, you're gonna be a vice president by the end of the week, okay? Tell them, for the love of God, to stop playing, My 600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sisters, Unpolished, and, My Big Fat American Gypsy Wedding. Nobody cares about these shows. The shows, nobody likes them. Nobody I don't know if they look at their ratings. I've never looked at them. I promise you, they're near zero for those shows. Just play 90 Day Fiancé all day. Just play that all day. That's it. HGTV, don't even get me started. HGTV pisses me off just because, like, I got mad. I lost confidence. HGTV pisses me off because, okay, well, you know, this is a problem. There's no boards. All right, so here's what I'm thinking, all right? Check this out. I thought I'd go over, get hit by a cannon, and maybe have a chance to make it, but... Alright. HGTV pisses me off, because, like, I can't watch any more upper middle class people cry because they don't like the wallpaper in their bedroom anymore. Like, it's just... I know how this is gonna sound, and it's gonna bother people that I'm saying this for sure, and just because it bothers them doesn't mean I'm right. You know, like, you could actively disagree with me, but, like, it's not a real problem. People are like, I just can't stand the color of my bathroom. It's really, like, that's what's weighing on your mind, is, like, when you poop, you have to look at, like, a green wall instead of a beige wall. Like, it's not a... These are not real problems. Just, like, yeah, like, paint it, or, like, get over it. Just look at your phone like a normal person, you freaking sicko. Anyway, I get it. Again, it's pot kettle black. Like, it's the... In humanity, you know, people, they love to complain, and your complaints are scaled to your existing life. You know, they're not hedged to, like, universal misery indexes, so... But those are fake problems. And I do blame HGTV somewhat for the meteoric rise of home prices. But I don't think it's too much of that. Like, I don't think 80% of the real estate market rise is due to HGTV, but you know, maybe like 5%. There we go. I blame the Property Brothers. Don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started. Freaking Property Brothers. How many shows do you need, Property Brothers? When is it? It's never going to be enough for you until you're on every network on television. HGTV, now they got a show on the freaking Food Network. I saw them on Conan. They were remodeling Jordan Schlansky's office. It's like, you can't turn on your TV without seeing the Property Brothers trying to tell you, like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a nice Zinfandel up on this rooftop patio? I'm like, yeah, of course it would, but I don't live there. Living vicariously through these HGTV freaks. They seem nice. I got nothing against the Property Brothers. I don't like that sector of TV. I like the truly exploitative reality stuff, which is my own. That's my own cross to bear. Anyway. Ayu. Okay. Okay. What do you mean they're not actually brothers? Come on. They look exactly the same. Okay. It might be a little bit behind pace here. That's fine. It's one guy in CGI. Oh, it's like it's an Eddie Murphy situation. Hitbox. This is like a Dark Souls 2 hitbox. We are Legion. Property Brothers are Legion. I don't know, like, so I apologize, because, you know, this is something I talk about in an Isaac episode going up in, like... going up in, like, 2 days. But... I'm sure there's other people out there that are like this. I'm just trying to find kindred spirits. I'm not saying DAE, I'm just saying... for other... You know, I'm wondering if there's other people out there like this, like me. When I watch someone... on HGTV, and they, like, enter a room, and they're like, I don't like this room, their explanation never computes for me. Like, I don't think I've ever had it happen in my life that I, like, there's some, like, that really cursed, like, pirated DVD house that went viral on Zillow last year, 100% totally understand, and then, like, the house from Parasite, on the flip side, totally understand. You know, beautiful architecture and stuff like that. But the 99.9% of houses that exist in the middle, I'm like, I don't know. You know, if they were... What do you think about this kitchen floor? I'd be like, I don't know. You know, it's tile. It's linoleum. Like, I've never figured out how to appreciate, like, interior design. I leave it to, you know, the other people that are involved in the decision. Do you not have tastes? Well, I just don't, like, I have tastes about things, like, that I like eat, or that I, you know, like, watch to some extent, but, you know, like, I don't have that much of a preference over, you know, what kind of material my socks touch when I'm making toast. What are you doing? That's not, okay, there you go, that's better. No, I wouldn't. No, carpet in the bathroom. That's a function over form thing. You don't want carpet in an area where it's gonna get wet or catch fire. Fish skip. No. And I was saying it. People are gonna think that I was making it up, but like I couldn't tell you what color the walls in my bedroom are. Oh my, Regdal. The eyes. Like, I genuinely, and also, and this, you're gonna say, like, this is crazy, I have to think about what color, like, my own eyes are, if that makes sense. Like, I know what I look like, but if people were like, what color are your eyes? I'd be like, I don't know, like, kind of greenish? I don't really think about it, you know? That is crazy. What are you, like, looking in your eyes all the time? I don't know, like, some, you know, when they're, like, ask you to, like, fill out a questionnaire or something and be like, what color are your eyes? I'm just gonna be honest, sometimes I put down green, sometimes I put down blue. Just depends how I'm feeling that day. Send it. Beautiful. This is like frame perfect. Okay. Yeah, and it's so annoying. Like people, like when you're like, oh, they go, what color are your eyes? You go like, I don't know, green. They go, BS. They make you like take your glasses off and they're like, show me. Show me. It's like, yeah, okay, why don't I just deprive myself of, you know, perhaps the most valuable of my senses for 30 seconds so that you can see, like, what color they are. Who cares? Judge a person based on the kind of TV they like, not based on, you know, their iris hue. Okay, not this time. Not this time. This is an honest question. What do people who are bald write when they write their hair color down? I don't remember the last time I wrote my hair color down, for one. But then secondarily, like, you still have, like, a hair color. It's not like your hair started out blonde and then turned clear. You know, like, you just, you know, oh, we got it! You just write down the color that it was before. Also, like, you can just fill out for the accountant. If you're here, don't listen to this, okay? This is gonna bother you. You could just fill out those forms wrong. Like, no one's gonna stop you. If a form, like, I lie about my weight every time I fill out a form. I don't lie about my height, but you know, like when you renew your driver's license, they're like, "What's your weight?" I just tell them how much I weighed in 12th grade. That is how much I weigh. It's not all of my weight, but I do weigh that much, and then also a little bit more on top. Tell it to the judge. No, because I'm now immune to being arrested. Because they'll be like, "Oh, we were looking for a guy who's 6'3", 135. But you're 5'10", and you know, a deuce easily. So you're free to go, mister." Oh, son of a! It's the perfect crime. "6'3", 135. What's wrong with that? Get low? Oh my god, it worked. This is still pretty cursed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. No, he threaded the needle, man. Yeah, I don't understand why you have your weight on your driver's license. Doesn't make any sense. "Oh, excuse me, sir, you've lost too much weight to be driving this car?" Like... to work out fuel economy. Ah! Actually makes sense. If you're unconscious and they need to administer medicine, okay. Surely they... Look, if there's court stenographers, there's gotta be, like, somebody whose job it is to ride in the ambulance and guess the weight of unconscious patients. Like, you know, one of those guys who works at the fair. Just have him work as a medical professional and be, 176! Alright. Alright, that's my bad. Alright, I'm... Oh, 220? Alright, you win a prize. Any prize from the bottom row. You can just, like, fill out forms wrong. As far as I know, we have a good accountant, right? But they sent us, like, our tax stuff to sign this year, and they're like, "Does everything look good?" And I read through the form, and I was like, "Oh, actually, you got, like, our account number wrong on the form that you were gonna send to the government." And they were like, "Oops, LOL, thank you." So you could just, you know... worth double checking, don't get me wrong, but then also, like, you know, It's just a form. It's not like it's, you know, I was gonna say it's not like it's legally binding, but people write things down wrong by accident all the time. It's human error. I told you when I was at DHL and I was sending that package to our in-laws, but Kate packed the package, and then they started giving me the 3rd degree because it was going over the U.S. border, and they were like, "Oh, does it have any food in it?" I was like, "Nah, it's just toys." And then they opened it up, and there was like a bunch of chocolate, and I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I guess there's some chocolate in it." And then they were like, "How many?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 10." And then they were like, "10? Are you sure?" And then I was like, "Well, how many does it look like there are?" And they're like, "More than 10." And I was like, 50? And they're like, "Okay." Like they just kept asking me questions until I gave them the answer that they wanted, and then they just, you know, then they let me go. They were like, "Is there any batteries in these?" And I was like, "I think no." And then they took something out, and it was like, "There's batteries in it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad." And then it still just sent it anyway. Like, no, there was like some kind of alarm clock or piggy bank or something. I don't know. Like, I resent the question because I'm not smuggling. Oh, son of a... I'm trapped. I am trapped in the architecture. I have fallen inside of the screen. So let's quick restart there. Yeah, like if I was a criminal, I would be like, "You got me." But because I was a law-abiding citizen, the questions were mostly just annoying. And I was like, "Stop asking me this, just send the package." At least that's what I thought in my head. I didn't say that. Instead I went, "Lol, sorry." Why not just stop and throw the chicken? It's hard, okay? Because, like, you have air momentum and you gotta land on, like, a platform that's, like, a single tile wide. Usually there's, like, a little bridge there, but, like, sometimes the bridge doesn't spawn in. I mean, if you want to, you know, prove your own mettle in the game, take out a small loan. It's $2.29 on Steam. If you don't do crimes, what was that discussion about Napster yesterday? I own the rights to those songs. I purchased the individual rights to I Did It by the Dave Matthews Band. Prove it? Oh, I can't. The documents burned up in a fire. Ooh. You ever think it's crazy how much of the fabric of our society hinges on, like, things that are written down on a piece of paper? I don't know, like, I am a layperson when it comes to this stuff, okay? But I've been listening to this audiobook, you know, about it's called The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. I've been listening to it for 9 years, because it's 55 hours long. And there's, like, a lot of chapters where people are like, you know, Germany would never invade Austria. They signed a treaty that said they wouldn't. And then they were like, by the way, we're invading Austria. And I'm like, yeah, no... It's just like, I don't know how to, like, say this, but it's like, it's just a piece of paper. It's not like, you know, you've been bound by a cosmic entity not to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, it was a rude thing to do for a number of reasons. You know, probably close to least of which is the fact that they violated a treaty, but Just imagine people being like, oh my... Like, it's just, isn't it kind of crazy that people were like, you know, oh, don't worry, he can't invade us. He signed a treaty. You're like, what do you... It's just a piece of paper. You can flush it down the toilet. Yeah, and then they signed one with the... They signed one that was like, hey guys, we're gonna like me and Japan, we're gonna like not let Russia do anything bad. And then they went behind the back and then we're like, hey Russia, let's sign a piece of paper that actually says like you and me are secret friends. And then they invaded Russia anyway. It's like this guy was lying to everybody. I'm starting to think you can't take that guy at his word. He's very dishonest. Here we go. Great stuff. Great stuff. That was seamless. Yeah, don't, no, Chad, stop telling me how the story ends. I haven't gotten to the end of the book yet. I'm only in 1938 right now. I got trapped on the... It's my fault. That's my fault. Why am I glancing? Stop glancing. Stop glancing. Just run. Once you get to the parapets, you can glance again. For now, just enjoy and avoid the feral hogs. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. IRL dodge. I can glance here. Here's just hold W. This is the JC Denton section. Textbook. Okay. Now don't glance. We got to do Elvis Stoico. Stoico. Okay, now you just jump off at the right spot. Beautiful. Regdal. How's the stonks today, NL? If you know, then you know. Okay, take it up to the next level. Okay. This is... I'm a little embarrassed we haven't made much more progress, but we're getting there. This is a... That merch has got to get out of there, man. We gotta free the merch. All they need is the... Hey, gamers, NL's merch is in trouble. All he needs is the 72 funky jumps and the 3 digits on the back in order to get the merch out of jail. We gotta play other games, too. I don't know, I'm kind of like over that. Other games? I think this might become like my main, honestly. Yeah, who needs variety, man? Doesn't matter. I mean, if you play 2 games a month, you're doing more variety than 98% of streamers on this platform to begin with. So we're ahead of the curve. There we go. There we go. No, please, play Loop Hero. I haven't told anybody that their mountain and rock placement is suboptimal for almost 10 minutes. I feel like I'm gonna freaking explode. Sorry. I'm just venting. I'm just venting. He vented. Kinda sus. Okay. Stay low on this one. Just run. If you don't look back, they can't hit you. If you Naruto run, you can dodge the saws. Beautiful performance. Gotta aim high. Oh! Stop calling this a meme game. Like, is it a meme game? Yes, but stop calling it that. Because, like, you're gonna make me cyberbully, okay? Like, this may be a meme game, but, like... So a game where you play as, like, a large-breasted witch and, like, you know, just throw purple magical spells at, like, enemy creeps, and if you get, like, 75 of them, you got enough to buy, like, a sweet sword, and then you destroy a building. That's a shitpost as far as I'm concerned. Oh! Incredible. There you go. There you go. You know what? I'm with you on that. That's the thing, man. All games in my world are created almost equal. You know, whatever somebody finds fun, you know, who am I to say that my fun is, you know, classier than their fun or whatever. The exception is games that are designed as masturbatorial aids. But there's a balloon after the big jump? Where? 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 The sky? Where? Missed it already? Alright, well, you know. Next time. There's not gonna be a next time. Nobody in the history ever thought that this day would ever end. Well, guess what? It's not gonna end. Ooh. Slow it down. Slow your roll. You son of a... Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Regdoll. That is bull. The chicken collided, man. That's alright. We're pretty much perfect at this section now. Boing! I'm gonna get hit. I got hit, but I lived. Have you ever seen Strange Brew? I have. It's a Canadian classic film. I have seen Strange Brew. I think it's pretty good. In university, I saw a double feature of Strange Brew and Tropic Thunder. Both of which I think are... Okay, sure. Yeah, it's nice that the rocks are so irregular, so you have to get hit there. Haha.